Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're doing well today, and I am so excited to be doing my first listen and reaction to EVERGLOW's fourth mini album titled Code. Now this honestly marks as a huge shift into their careers under a new label, and also I feel like with the title track Code, quite experimental, right? And shifting gears of what we know about EVERGLOW in terms of genre usage and all, but still so them in a very unapologetic kind of manner, being brash with their music, and I feel like shifting the genres like quite drastically. So I'm really curious how the B-sides are gonna go, if that is the case with the B-sides as well here. So yeah, let me bring up the first track here titled Breakout. I've also queued up the other B-sides, Focus and Can't Be Broken, and we'll get into this together, everyone. Breakout. Okay, let me bring this up here and let's go. Oh. Ooh, the bass, the drum. Boss move. Ooh. I love the attitude. Woo. Love the aggressiveness in the delivery too. Making a statement. You. Oh, the build up here. Man, the electronic influences. It's quite the intro track almost. Hey! I love the instrumental break, but I feel like it's definitely an intro track. It complements the title track in a way, and a great track to set up the title track, you know what I'm saying? It's brief but very effective with the attitude, the energy, and all. Really like Breakout for what it is, you know what I'm saying? Let's continue into the next track here now. Focus. Now we got a full-blown track here. Okay, you got my attention. I'm popping on your chrome, your fingers. Oh my goodness. This electro influence. Electro pop. Pre-chorus. Ooh. Where is this going? Anda. Hey. Love the synths here. Hold up, before we get into this verse too, I've got to say Focus really got my focus and attention, quite literally. But also, I'm noticing a trend here. The electronic influences, the electro pop this time around, the EDM across this album, it really showcases in this loud, not necessarily rambunctious, but in a loud statement kind of manner, which I really like, right? The level of cohesiveness that we're getting from this album so far with the B-sides, right? With the B-sides and the title track, of course. But let's dive back into this. Let's get back into that verse 2. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love the shifting tempo and how it's done in this trudging kind of manner. Oh, Siang! Hey! Keep your eyes on me. Wow, the ad-lib work too, so good. No way they shifted gears here. Wow, the switch up. Honda. Yeah. Wow, very earwormy. What? How they brought it back like that? The hi-hats. This song, hold up, focus? This song is crazy with how the members propel the song, you know what I'm saying? Like, they control the song, they shift the gears and the tempo. I love how the tempo shifts in this song, but also the switch ups and how it plays out, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it makes sense with the people that they work with, like Agent from Monotree and all. I feel like the way that they really control and the track, but also take this very electro pop, synth pop approach, very up tempo, earwormy, and all. It is definitely different and more melodic than their other tracks from this era. And in the past, I'd have to say, B-side wise, definitely a side that I love and know from Everglow. When they make things melodic, oh my goodness, you get sent. I mean, like Siang in that moment there, just how she takes it to a whole nother level. And then you got Aisha in her moments, nailing her moments, and then EU very commanding with her approach. Anda, she really takes up those peak moments and really captures your attention in focus here. Very good. Okay, we got one more B-side here, and they performed it and had an It's Live band performance that I'm gonna have to check out, of course. But let's see how it goes. Let's hear how it goes. Can't Be Broken. Oh, different genre usage here. Ooh. Love the rock influences of the guitar. Sounds like a song for the fans. Ooh. This is so Everglow. The emotional side to them that we love and know. Lots of feel-good vibes on this song. broken. Woo. Oh, the lyrics too. Guys, before we progress, I've got to have a quick shout out to EVERGLOW themselves for taking part on the lyrics. Matter of fact, all the members. These clever lyrics for the fans, like, props to them, and for themselves, you know, sticking together through the thick and thin. Something that I can really appreciate about is these songs from our favorites, especially EVERGLOW, you know, being very considerate and thoughtful with their lyrics in their own music. This is a special one for sure. Ooh. Here we go. Ooh. What a guitar here. Still burning, can't be broken. Wow. You know, although this is a mini album, this is a new start, and I'd have to say new era from EVERGLOW, and for them, and honestly all of us. It's really satisfying to hear this kind of dynamic from EVERGLOW. I mean, the dynamic as in taking this synth pop, electro pop, EDM approach, but then, you know, also continuing with dance electronic, but mixing it with pop rock with Can't Be Broken. I think Can't Be Broken is my favorite B-side, hands down. This is a side that I love and adore from EVERGLOW. Meaningful, purposeful, yet, you know, melancholy, sentimental music that they have done in the past before, but this is very special. You know, I can understand why they promoted this song as well. But I've got to say, Focus, wow, in terms of a performance heavy song, I really love the rhythm, the tempo shifting moments, right, and taking this electro pop, synth pop approach in this earwormy kind of manner is truly everything. And then I've got to say, Breakout is the perfect intro to set the tone for this new era for EVERGLOW and to set up the title track. So shout out to everyone behind the scenes, the label. I am really looking forward to seeing EVERGLOW live in person. I hope the tour ends up becoming a success in most cases, in most parts. I've got to say there's still a little bit more work that needs to be done, right? And I would say I really hope that EVERGLOW continues to move on and to continue together here and have more comebacks and concerts as such. But Can't Be Broken, man, I gotta look at those live performances, especially the It's Live band performance, especially knowing that the members took part on the lyrics. Matter of fact, all of them. But let me know your thoughts about EVERGLOW's fourth mini album, Code. Did you love the album as much as I did? I gotta give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. I feel like there's a lot more growth to really move up to in terms of like music wise, because I feel like Code, not their strongest title tracks compared to the past before, but then it is experimental. I've got to say, this whole era and EP and album as a whole, and I feel like, honestly, I wouldn't have mind if we had Focus as a title track as well, or a pre-release, because that song goes crazy. So you can't go wrong with any of these tracks, and Breakout is in its own lane as intro track. But yeah, let me know your favorites. I would love to connect with you guys in the comment section down below. Stay tuned for more EVERGLOW content. I'll probably have a concert recap video way later on when I attend one of their stops, of course. But take care as always. Be sure to like and subscribe, as it goes a long way and helps out the channel so much. This has been Garrison, and peace.